Hey, so this is my third video on my little mini series on how I plan using Microsoft OneNote and using my templates. And today I'm going to show you how I plan my days. If you haven't watched the last videos, I will link them somewhere on the screen, and I recommend watching those first. Now, if you're new to this channel, my name is Anna. I like to make videos about organization, planning, and life management, so if that interests you, consider subscribing and hit the bell if you want. Let's just jump right into it.
Now, so this is the daily sheet that I use, and we're just gonna get right to it. The first thing I do is the morning ritual. So when I wake up, I immediately open OneNote on my phone and I look at the list of things that I have to do. And I just cross them off if I've done them, and so on. Now, the next thing that I do is I go to the weekly sheet and I look at the tasks that I have for that day. So I'm gonna do Thursday. We have all of these, so we're definitely gonna add those. And if there's a few more tasks that you weren't able to do the previous day, like for example, if these are all done but you didn't do this, you can just move it on to that day, and so I just look at previous days and see what I wasn't able to do, and I'm gonna add it to today's to-do list. We have all of these, and then I'm gonna add a few more, and I have them separated as life tasks and work tasks, but of course your template can have school tasks, for example, as well, or anything else that you need. Those are just the main three ones that I know of. Alright, so I'm just gonna write them all down. Now the next box I'm going to move on to is the top 3 priorities. So we have all of these tasks here, and sometimes we just overfill and just make the list a bit too big. So the top 3 priorities is the kind of box that whatever you write on it must be done that day. If you've done those things, then a good job. Anything else is kind of extra, but on the top 3 priorities, I would put the highest value tasks that you have. You can put scheduled things as well, like appointments or anything. I usually put the highest value things or most important things that I have for that day, because I know that I'm going to show up to the appointments or events anyways, since they're scheduled. So I'm just going to look at all of my tasks here and then pick the top 3 priorities. And also I like to highlight them. It just makes them stand out more to me. And pink is my favorite color, so I tend to use that. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna do is if I have any appointments, I'm gonna time block them. Or if I have something that's really important or I kinda wanna schedule my personal time for, I will just add here. So for example, if I want to do this task and it's pretty big, so it's gonna take a few hours, I'm just gonna take a highlighter and some color and just block out time for that. Just pretend that it's an appointment, so you will take it more seriously. Or for example, if you have gym or class or work or anything like that, you can add it here as well. And also you can fill this sheet right before bed, the night before, or you can do it the morning of. Sometimes I do it the morning of, well, usually I do it the morning of, but sometimes I also do it the night before. So it really depends. There's no right or wrong answer. So it just depends on your preference. In the notes section, I just use for anything that I want to scribble, any thoughts that I have. You can use it for anything. Now, so this is what it looks like when I'm finished with it in the morning or the night before, and the end of the day approaches. Maybe you're doing this right before bed or when you're winding down. We have a few more things that we need to I also have 3 more boxes that I need to complete or fill. So the night ritual, it's the exact same thing like the morning ritual. I just do the things right before I go to bed and I cross them off like that, and then I just look at the things that I've done and they're also crossed out. This box I use to write my biggest accomplishment that I did that day. Usually I write down the number 1 task that was from the top 3 priorities, because they are the most important tasks that are written down there. For example, I'll just write, and then usually get a thicker pencil and I just rate my day. So I just kind of give my day a score or a rating. And again, we are human. We will have bad months, bad days, bad weeks. I personally like it because it forces me to be more productive.
Now, and that's how I plan my day. I hope you liked this video. I really enjoyed making this series. I hope you enjoyed it too. Please let me know if this was interesting in any way. Comment below if you liked it. And I will see you next time. Ciao!